The name is Denny Birmingham from West Clare, Doonbeg, West Clare. Farming 43 hectares owned and renting about 17 hectares and milking 95 cows. Well, I suppose we'd always have bad weather in West Clare, but the thing was in 012 it opened our eyes in terms of the weather, because we might get a bad week or maybe 2 bad weeks, but it was always going to clear. But in 012 it never cleared and we were left in a dire situation. But in my situation I was very lucky because I had the fodder reserves from 011. If I had the fodder reserves from 011, I would have been in dire straits, and we would have always been of the theory that the silage in the yard might be a nuisance, but going forward it's not the case. I mean, if I hadn't the reserves in the yard at 011, I would have been in dire straits for the spring of 2013. The whole thing is based on the weather, really. I mean, you can say milk price and whatever, but the weather is really what grows our grass. And the thing is, if we can grow the grass in the peak months, we're in a no-winner straight away, because we're not going to grow the 14 tonne of grass or whatever. Now, I mean, I'm at a development stage in my farm. I suppose I haven't gone over 11 tonne of grass grown. So I suppose going forward, we'll say with the infrastructure put in place and reseeding and drainage, maybe we won't be able to get to the moor park figures, but we'll go to 12 or 13 tonne. That's the target of the whole farm. And I suppose stocking rate is a big issue as well in terms of the grass grown. And I suppose we'll say, being from a heavy soils farm, it's the stocking rate is paramount to the whole equation. But from my own experience, I suppose, I mean, we're developing our herd, we're developing the farm. I suppose infrastructure is very important, silage reserves, measuring grass, I suppose. I mean, we'll say at peak growth, take out as many surplus bales as you can. I mean, they're not dead money. It's money in the bank as far as I'm concerned. And to keep measure grass as much as you can, because I mean, I started measuring grass. I think Abigail Ryan was doing the course at Adrian Brooks' farm in Innis about 5 or 6 years ago, and I think it was the best thing I've ever did. I did it with a few local farmers back home, and it was the best. We're all of the thinking it was the best thing we've done in terms of our farm infrastructure, because you can take out your paddocks when you need to. You've good quality grass at all times throughout the main season.